So I am here to make another Oahu wedding venue video. And I made a couple in the past, so there's going to be some repeats from those videos, but I wanted one where everything is compiled together along with some other ones that I didn't mention. First category is outdoor venues. Everyone knows this one, but I'm going to mention it. It's KUALOA Ranch. This is definitely the one we film most at. Right now on their website, they have Poliku Gardens and Mali'i Gardens, and those are the two that's up and running now. They did have a few other spots like Jumanji, Low Camp, Secret Island, and they have a smaller one where Jack did the proposal. I think it's KUALOA Garden, but I don't think they're taking weddings or events at those at the moment, but you can contact them directly to check. This venue is really popular because it's very Jurassic Park vibes. You have the mountains, but you also get a little bit of the ocean. There's a bunch of different ways you can set up the ceremony, cocktail, and reception for Poliku Gardens. There are often passing showers, so a tent is probably a good idea at KUALOA. Next is Lani Kohonua. They have Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. They have a beautiful sunset and the lawn is like very well maintained. They have a lot of palm trees. I would describe it as very elegant, and people usually have the backdrop of the beach for the ceremony. Next to Lani Kohonua, they have Paradise Cove, which is a similar vibe, but I think the lawn is even bigger. It's a big lawn, so it's great if you're doing like a big gathering with a lot of family members. Lolu Palm is a private estate. This one has a bridal suite that you can rent out, which is perfect for getting ready photos. There's a huge lawn space, so you can do the ceremony up by the beach, and then there's a lot of space for a cocktail hour and a reception. And it's nice if you want some beach photos, we can walk over to the beach for sunset and you get some beach photos too. Dillingham Ranch is in the North Shore. This place is just so aesthetically pleasing. There's so many rows of trees. It feels very secluded and private, and it's just magical. I mean, I'm biased because I got married here. It's one of my favorite venues on Oahu. Sunset Ranch is in Haleiwa, North Shore, so it's pretty far from town, but it's a gorgeous venue. They have different spots where you can do the ceremony and reception. I really like this area here. It feels very cozy, but they have so much space, and the sunset is really nice. This venue is like higher up, so then there is passing showers sometimes, so I would be mindful of that. Like, it's probably a good idea to get a tent. They do have an indoor area if you want kind of the barn vibes. The Royal Hawaiian Golf Club is in Kaneohe, so it's super lush and green. The green is also like this deep green, so if you want like the lush foresty vibe, this is a really good venue. I think usually people do the ceremony and cocktail hour outside, but you have to come inside for the reception where they have a ballroom, so you get a little bit of both. And usually after the ceremony, they allow the couple to go down and take some photos, so you can get some outdoor shots. KUALOA Ballrooms is also in Kaneohe near Royal Hawaiian, so it has a similar vibe. I don't think I have any recent video footage, so here's a few from their website. Waimea Valley is another great one if you want more of a green, lush forest vibe. This is the main lawn area where we filmed last, but if you look on their website, you can see that they have a lot of different venues to choose from. I've only been to Haiku Gardens for the ceremony, so I don't really know if they host a reception. But it's a cozy spot in Kaneohe, and after the ceremony you can sneak into the garden to get more outdoor shots before heading to your reception location. Hawaii Polo Club is in the North Shore. There are ocean views and a lawn, and we haven't shot here in a while, so we don't have much footage, but here's their Instagram page and you can take a look at what their venue looks like. Okay, the next category is hotels, and I can't list every single hotel out there because I think a lot of hotels have a ballroom where you can technically hold an event. So I'll just list a few that we often film at here, but if there's a hotel that you're interested in, try to look on their website and see if they have any ballroom or space to hold weddings, because they might. First is the Four Seasons. It has a lawn that you can use for the ceremony, so it's technically also outdoor. It's very clean, minimal, elegant, and you can do the reception outside by the lawn next to the ceremony, or they also have a few indoor options too. Halekulani also has a couple outdoor ceremony options. The ones we filmed at is Hau Terrace and the Garden Courtyard, and they have a ballroom area for your reception. The KALA Hotel also has a small outdoor lawn where you can do the ceremony at, and they have a small waterfall. I know some people do it there, and a couple indoor ballrooms for your reception. The modern Honolulu also has an option for an outdoor ceremony by the pool. They also have a minimalist design for their rooms, so if you're getting ready here, it really helps to create like a clean image. Moana Surfrider is a really popular one in Waikiki. You can have a ceremony outdoors, and you can also have an outdoor reception right next to the ceremony. They do have an indoor option, but I think it looks really nice when the reception is outside. It really comes together and gives like a backyard wedding vibe. The Royal Hawaiian has a few different spots for the ceremony and reception. I think it's been a while since we shot here too, but we filmed at the garden in the middle of the property and the ocean lawn. And I think they also have a big ballroom that fits up to 300 people if you want something indoors. Turtle Bay Resort is in the North Shore, and this one has a big lawn for outdoor ceremony and reception. They also have an indoor ballroom if you want to take things indoor. This one's nice if you want an ocean background with no crowds, because Waikiki there is a crowd by the beach, but Turtle Bay they just have a lawn and then the ocean is on the hotel property, so there's no sand, but you can get some nice portraits without crowds of people behind you. So the next category is backyard/intimate weddings. First, Halekoa Estate. This place has the home and the backyard, so you can get ready, walk to the lawn for the ceremony, and walk to the back for your reception. It's very intimate and cozy, and I really like their reception when they have it out in the lawn here with the string lights. It feels like a fun backyard party. The Lillestrand house is so beautiful, and it's in town, it's up tentless. This place is often used in fashion magazines. We don't film here a lot, but they do small weddings. It's perfect if you're doing like an intimate elopement or a small gathering with your immediate family. The next few venues that I mentioned, we haven't shot there in a while because we don't do a lot of small weddings. But the first one is Bear Estate. I think this place is open because someone left a review on the Knot in 2022. But from what I remember, it's really cute and cozy. It's located in Ainahaina, so it's not too far from town. Kaimea Estate is a new one. We didn't have a chance to film here yet, but we did visit once. It's a perfect little backyard wedding spot, and I think they were pretty intentional about the design of it being very photogenic. So even if it's not a huge venue, it looks like there's a few spots where you can like take really nice portraits. Hawaii Vista Weddings. I haven't filmed here yet, but it looks like they offer wedding, reception, and elopement packages on their website, so you can take a look on their website for more info. Villa Elizabeth. This is another one we haven't filmed in a while, but I see on their website that they still have this venue listed. This one is also in Ainahaina, and there's like a small lawn where you can have the ceremony, and I think for the reception you kind of have it in the middle of the house. Male'ana Gardens, I think this one only fits up to 20 people, but I've seen a lot of photos of this place. It seems like a really cute spot to have an intimate micro wedding. Maybe like a lunch or brunch would also be really cute here. There's a few unique venues that I didn't really know what to categorize them as, so I'll just list them here. Nutridge Estate is located in Tentless. They do luau's but also host weddings. We've only shot one wedding here, but the luau was actually really informative and a great way to entertain your guests, especially if a lot of your guests are visiting out of state. The Hawaii State Art Museum. This is one that I came across when I was researching my own wedding, and it seems like there's this area outside where you can host a reception with some string lights. I think it would look so nice, but honestly it looked a little complicated. I don't know the process. It's definitely possible, but looking at their website, there's like a process to do this, so if you do it, I think it'll look amazing. But yeah, just throwing it out there. La Pietra is actually a school near Diamond Head, but you can have your wedding here, and if you do, it's so beautiful. The lighting, the architecture, I mean, everything looks amazing. There's a lot of space, so you can have a big reception on their lawn, and honestly, just the color palette of this place is perfect, and I wish we filmed here more often. Okay, last category, restaurants. I'm just gonna name two here, but Cafe Julia, since this is a very popular spot for weddings, you can do the ceremony here and you can have them like switch the area into reception after. It's in downtown, so it's very convenient, and if you dress it up right, it comes together very nicely. The Deck in Waikiki is one that I also found while researching my wedding. And I've never filmed a wedding here, but I think the backdrop of Diamond Head looks so iconic, and I feel like just having cocktail hour in that area would be very cute. I know they have like an indoor room for the reception, but I feel like if you could do everything outside, it would look pretty nice. I think that was 30, but there's like this other new one called KUALOA Valley Farms. This is their Instagram page, but it's in the North Shore and it looks like another intimate wedding venue. So obviously those aren't all the venues, I can't list them all, but there are a lot of other possibilities that I didn't list out. Like there's a lot of church and chapels around the island, and another option for a reception is to rent out a restaurant for dinner. So you can just like rent the whole place out and just have the reception there. That's an option. And again, there's probably a bunch of hotels that have ballrooms that I didn't mention, so you can look that up. Yeah, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful, and if there's a venue I missed, list it in the comments to help people out. And I think that's it. So happy planning. Bye.